Larson to be able to challenge what we know is someone who is not representing democratic values and is not taking care of people that live in this community, in this district. And so I would, with no further ado, it is my job to introduce Chris Larson. As you know, today we're going to be doing some doors for him and getting some signatures. And so, again, with no further ado, I want to introduce my friend.
To our office opening. As you can kind of tell, we're still putting up signs, we're still getting everything put in its right place. I was just hanging up things in my office while you guys were getting here. But it's a pretty cool building, right? And we got this huge space, and we're going to be filling it with people like you, neighbors like you who are coming out to volunteer and are looking to make a better community, making a better county for us. So I appreciate you being here from the beginning, from the very beginning. This is it. This is where we start. And it may not feel like it, but it's going to be, this is a winter campaign. They call it a spring election, but it's a winter campaign. So while we've got this good weather, we need to get out there. We need to talk to our neighbors. We need to talk about how important this race is. And let me tell you, at first it was with hesitation, but then it was with great enthusiasm that I took to running for this office. Because at first, I looked around and I said, look, this guy's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of money. And he's kind of bullied his way around, right? He decided that he didn't need to listen to people when it came to public school takeover, which would require firing a bunch of teachers, moving into schools, and making all the decisions there. He decided he didn't want to listen to people when it came to pushing for a living wage in Milwaukee County. He fought against it. He vetoed it. Same thing with Ready to Work, which would employ some of the toughest to employ people in our community. He fought against that. But then it got worse, right? And it continued to get worse. And as somebody who helped him get into office, right? And a lot of us did. We kind of made excuses for him. Right? It's kind of like when you bring a friend of yours to a party and you're like, no, it's cool, you know. he's with me, and they're like, are you sure? And, you know, slowly but surely he's doing all of this crazy stuff and he starts to ignore you. And they're like, what's going on with your guy? You brought him, right? You got to answer for him. And so when having those conversations, it became tough to excuse what he was doing. It became pretty clear, you know, if I didn't stand up and run against him, nobody would. And looked around and I realized I'm going to need some help. And so I had conversations, dozens, hundreds of conversations to see if there's going to be folks out there to help. And what I found was there are a lot of people who also brought him to that party and were getting tired of making excuses for him, right? And they said, yes, it's time to kick this guy out. It's time to have somebody in there. Yeah. That's what we're looking to do today. That's what we're looking to do on February 16th in the primary. That's what we're looking to do April 5th in the general election. It's sending a message that says, we are the middle class, we are those striving to be in the middle class, and we are not going to be ignored anymore.